Hello, lovely light beings, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a recording for the subscribers. I want to make sure I put up weekly reads for you guys, and so that you all can look at them. If you missed the lives, you'll still have access to what we discussed, in further details, and I go into more explanation and details. I want to apologize if y'all hear my car in the background. I had to turn on the air conditioner. It is like 90 degrees here in Atlanta and I'm burning up. So I apologize, but I'm glad you got a chance to join me here. So let's get started on the reads. Alright, lovely stars. The first card that came out on this deck is the Gatherer. This card deck, it comes from the Earthcraft deck. I believe it's the Earthcraft deck. But I love this card. It's very beautiful. It describes how we as humans are hunting and gatherers, And, throughout history, we always plant our seeds and plan ahead, for our future. And sometimes, when you are planning ahead, you have to make these plans for future plans. And a lot of you all have done this in your past in order to secure a brighter future in your life. And so you planted the seeds, you went out, then the seeds grew, you nurtured the plants and watched them grow. And as they grown, you nurtured them. And as they nurture, they bear fruits from the labor that you have done. And now you're harvesting them. So all these past plans of working hard, going to school, starting your own business, launching your career, all these endeavors have prepared you for the here and the now, and also the future. The second card came out is the Shift. The Shift. I think this is a beautiful card. And it has the masculine in here, showing strength. Strength. Some of you all have endured and had to put in a lot of strength and work in order to go through this particular shift that is going on right now in your life. This landed in the present. So some of you all are experiencing a shift, and a lot of you all are seeing a shift within your lifetime right now. There's a lot of changes that's going on right now in this earth plane that a lot of us are experiencing an energetic shift. I often talk about Dolores Cannon. She's a hypnotherapist, and she talks about the new earth, and how there's an energetic shift for the future. And right now, we're experiencing it right now. And if you notice closely on this picture, you'll notice that there's a lot of imagery here as well. You can see that right here, you can see the flowers, which represents the spring. And then you look over here, and you see the snowflakes, which represents the winter. And then, of course, you see the butterflies, summer, and then the fall, of course. You see how it's indicative of the seasons and how we all have to experience the changes within the seasons and how it applies to our life and how we're shifting right now. We planted our seeds and now we're experiencing the shift. Now, I'm going to pull number 3, the third card. The third card that came out is the Forest Tears. This landed in the future. It can also represent present and future, the forest of the tears. In this picture, you'll notice that this has also a lot of imagery. You see the young lady, she had tears and she's looking over her shoulders. And right now, she is probably looking back at her past of all the things that she has gone through, like planting of the seeds and reaping her harvest and going through a shift. And she learned so much and she endured so much from her pains. You can see the pain in her eyes. And then also you can notice the trees. It's sort of dark through there. You know, the path that she's about to head through. You can see the darkness up in there. And it's like the feeling of being of the unknown. The dark forest, going through there and not sure which way to go or how things going to turn out. But this card is indicative of the unknown. And sometimes you're not going to know how things are going to turn out. You just have to walk out on faith and believe and trust the universe, the Most High. You got to follow your intuition and know that everything's going to be all right. You learn from your past mistake, you grow and you expand, and you move forward. So this is the tears of the forest. And the fourth card that came out is representing the future. See, even though you have seen the darkness of the forest and you had tears because you wasn't sure what your future is going to bring, there's balance for your future. You see, the yin and the yang, the sun and the moon, they all come together for equal balance with the change. Balance is going to be the key for you guys. It's the key to bringing out a prosperity in your life. You're going to have to probably set up some positive, good routines for yourself. And also speak positivity on the things that you do. But these balance, this beautiful picture, I love how it shows the contrast. But you bring the two, the light and the darkness, the yin, the yang, the sun and the moon, intertwine to make one. And it brings balance and peace and harmony. So your future shines bright for you all. You just got to know that you have to try to remain calm and balanced. And follow the guidance of your spiritual guides in the universe. Your ancestors, the universe is your guidance. Alrighty, you guys. This is the fifth card that I pulled. Those at the bottom of the deck. This is Warrior Woman. Warrior Woman came out in another deck as well. I think it was for last week card deck. I think the light workers deck. And this is a powerful card. It's wonderful. It landed in the future. You see, even though you had to plant your seeds, you had to work hard, you had to reap your harvest, then you're going through a shift, an energetic shift. And then you had to enter into the dark forest of your future and you weren't quite sure. You brought balance, peace and balance, the yin and the yang. And now you overcame it right here. You shine through the fire. There you go. You see that? You're the warrior woman. You can see the flames. I don't know if y'all can see it right there, the flames. I'm pointing to it. You see her? And you see the arrows. You might have to fight through and have to go through some rough patches, but you overcame it, and that's key. But yes. So you see the brightness and how you shine and you prevailed even though you weren't sure of the outcome. But this is the message, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to continue to come to my lives. Come on my lives on Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday and Sunday are the times that I'm on live on both YouTube and also on TikTok. I'm on YouTube at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And then I'm on TikTok at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So don't forget to join me there. And you can also check out my lives on YouTube, on the lives on my YouTube channel as well. And don't forget to subscribe. My subscriptions are available, and you can also buy subscriptions for yourself and others as well on my channel. And I also have my journals and books available in my store, my Psychology Essence, and also my Purpose Healing Art store as well. But thank you guys. And I'll be posting some more. Love and peace. Bye-bye.